There are some interesting things you can do with animation timing functions in CSS. So the first one is you can bring in some steps. So I could say that there's 10 steps to my animation, and it's going to put 10 distinct steps in between here. Maybe we should bring that down to 5. And I don't think with a beating heart you'd necessarily want to do this, but there are times where this could be very useful, where you might have 2 different states and you just want to have hard stops in between each one of them, and you don't want to have to make a keyframe for each one of those steps. Another thing that's really interesting though is you can change animation timing functions within keyframes. So if we remove this from here and then we replace that with this, that's because we want this to be like a double heartbeat, the da-dunk, da-dunk. Because my first keyframe is starting at 1.1, that first one jumps, but then I have this 5% difference here where there's a little bit of an easing that's going in between the two of them. And what we can actually do is come in and change the animation timing function for that step. So now between 35 and 40, it's going to use the step end, which means just basically skip directly to here without easing between those two keyframes.